throughout the course of the game, and I thought one of the areas that really hurt us was their ability to offense or rebound. I mean, we fought for most of the possession, and then to give up a long rebound, sometimes 2 long rebounds, which resulted in a 3. I think they probably had 4 to 5 what we call dagger threes, which is an offensive rebound and a spray to an open 3. But that was a really, really big difference in the game. That, along with, our 17 turnovers, the combination of those 2 things definitely kept the game close or them with a lead throughout most of the night. And then down the stretch, because we fought, we did a pretty good job defensively besides the rebounding part. I thought we had great looks. We started the game, I think, 8 for 13 from the three-point line, and then we went 6 for 30 our last 30 threes. And I tell you, we had 3 or 4 down the stretch that were wide open, what we call green threes, and we couldn't knock any of them down, which was obviously the biggest difference in the game.
Mike, it's a long season.
Yeah.
And you guys are down.
Yeah.
Josh, 8 of 10. What's your level of concern right now?
No, you don't want to lose games at all, but especially going 2 and 8, in the last 10, and so there's concern there, but not to the point to where we're going to overhaul everything. We got to we got to work. We got to look in the mirror, see how we can individually help the group, starting with me, and then we got to get in the gym. We got to work as much as we can, and we got to keep trying to fight like we did tonight. And if we do, we're going to give ourselves a chance.
What do you think of your spacing and your movement when you're cat down in the post? Do you think you're having guys move the way you want? It seems like he's getting a lot of people converging on him when he's in the post.
Yeah, we talked about that at halftime. We told him, we said, hey, when you catch down there, they're coming, so you may have to spray it quickly. And I think he tried a couple of times. They got their hands on the ball, and we ended up turning it over. But we knew they were coming, and I thought our spacing was good. We just didn't get the ball out to the right guys in a timely manner.
Right, when a guy gets that clean look down the stretch and kind of air balls it, what's your message? It's a good shot, it's a clean look. It just was a bad miss. What do you tell a guy like that? Historically, he's a pretty efficient three-point shooter, throwing up pretty high pressure situation shot like that. Kind of just doesn't make the shot.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one. We had probably 2 or 3 different guys with wide open looks down in the last 2 to 3 minutes of the game, and the ball just didn't go in. So, hey, if you're open, keep shooting it. Because I'm not allowed to bet, but I would bet money that most of them would go in than not. So it doesn't concern me that he missed it or anything like that. If you get open looks, you hope you make more than you miss, and I'm not just talking from him, but from the few guys that we got down the stretch. So you hope that you make more than you miss, and we missed them all, I think, down the stretch.
You talk a lot about having to.
I'm sorry, say one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got one more. Is it tough for just the way the game ended and have boos come down at home on one night? Is that just a tough way for the night to end?
Yeah, again, you don't ever want to have boos, but at the end of the day, the fans here are passionate, and you respect and embrace their passion, and but it hurts. It hurts the staff. It hurts the players. We're not trying to lose. Our guys played hard, and so I take my hat off to them for that. But the fans have, in my opinion, every right to boo or to cheer or do whatever they want. They pay their hard-earned money to come to the games, and this is entertainment for them. So you got to respect that.
You talk a lot about having to help the guys out.
Yeah.
But this is a veteran team. Do they sort of let you know what help they need?
Yeah, that's all. That's what communication is about. I mean, I've been on veteran teams that were good teams that needed help from the staff, and you just keep putting your head together with the staff and try to find ways to help the group out or help the individual out until you get back on track and you have some flow or rhythm. But it's not. There's just no dictatorship. This is about a joint effort and trying to find different ways we can be better on both ends of the floor.
Did you
No, I thought they played hard and they were physical in the first half. I thought they played hard and they were physical in the second half. I didn't really feel a difference in the game.
The coach said he wanted to take that first punch in the third quarter.
I don't know. I didn't. I thought, like I said, I thought they played hard in the first half, and I thought they played hard in the second half. And I thought our guys did too.
A couple more. Mike, we've talked a lot about the defense the last few weeks. I know the offense has also kind of stagnated a little bit. I think this is like the fifth game with under 107 points. Is it kind of what you're saying? Are you seeing a lot more good, clean looks just not falling? Is there something fundamentally that you're also noticing? I guess, what have you seen with the offensive struggle through the last month?
Yeah, I know. I think 2 games ago against Sacramento, or I don't think it was Golden State. I know the last couple of games, there was one game where we were 5 for 25 on green threes, and green threes for us are like wide open threes, and that was our season worse. And so I know there have been a handful of games in these last 5 to 7, if not more, where the ball hadn't gone in. On open looks. Now, obviously, we have green, yellow, and red, and I'm talking strictly green. And like I said, tonight we had a handful of green threes, especially down the stretch, where the ball didn't go in. So what that means, first of all, we got to keep shooting, got to keep letting the thing fly, and we got to let it fly with confidence. But in the same breath, we got to find time to spend in the gym to get more shots up.
And just to follow that up, I don't know what the turnovers numbers were tonight. I know they were higher.
17. Yeah.
That's kind of been a little bit of a common thread lately. Like you guys started the season so well, not turning
Yeah.
over. Are you seeing? Could that be the impact of just the schedule you guys have had? Obviously, having another ball handler, I'm sure would just another guy you can rely on in terms of just bringing the ball up and being able to handle pressure. Is that something that could be beneficial as well?
Well, one of those, and it was a stretch where we were playing off of 1 foot when we touched the paint, and we were turning the ball over. We've gotten back to a point where we're playing off of 2 feet. When that happens, we're usually pretty good. But there were times I thought tonight where we allowed Phoenix's pressure to get to us a little bit. And what I mean by that, we might not have turned it over when we were dribbling the ball up, but because the pressure was there, the push ahead pass might have gotten stolen because we're concentrating on trying to bring the ball, and we don't see that the defender's close enough to our teammate. So, one thing that we got to keep encouraging our guys to do when you see that pressure, man, you just got to go by them. You just got to go by them, touch the paint, play off of 2, and then play within our concepts.
All right, last one. With Josh, you were saying cautious.
Yeah.
Being cautious with the ankle. Do you have optimism you'll have him back Monday based on that?
Like I said, he was a little sore, and so we held him out. We'll hear what our medical staff has to say come tomorrow, and we'll make a decision. But there's nothing that that I'm thinking this way or that way. I'll just go with the guys that are ready to go.